Computer to a 2022 model that has all the features that you want. More power, more performance, more capabilities, whether you're watching or playing, creating or editing, sharing or enjoying. This is a computer that really has every upgrade possible. We're excited tonight. HP have done this just for us. Let's go through a quick overview of the offer. We are offering at half of the retail price a 17-inch laptop, brand new design in terms of the body. This again is a 2022 model, 17.3 inches, touch screen capability for effortless use and truly an intuitive experience. Pentium Gold on the inside, so power and performance, 8 gigs of RAM so we can multitask. We're creating, we're surfing, we're looking, we're shopping, we're sharing all at the same time. 512GB solid state drive, that's the biggest that we've done, and a really big opportunity to share and store all of the things from the whole family. Music and photos and videos can all be stored on this, your new hub of the home. Now, as a bonus, we're going to include a mouse. So everybody's going to get a wireless mouse from HP. Here are the colors. I have beautiful rose gold at the back. This is silver. This is classic gold, and this is the best-selling teal. It is making its triumphant return after selling out the last time we had a Today Special. Again, teal, gold, silver, or rose gold. We're also going to include 1, 2, 3. Now, this is really big. You'll get tonight not only 1 year of HP accidental damage, so if anything were to happen, you drop it, break it, crack it, they will repair or replace it. Big value to that. 2 years of technical support. It's called HP Smart Friend. That's 2 years access to an HP technician, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and 3 years of theft protection with Find My HP. The value, just to give you an example of that middle one, the tech support, is $359. The value of the theft protection, number 3, is $90. So big bonuses there. You need to decide, would you like Microsoft Office or no Microsoft Office? That choice is yours. Most people typically choose to get it with Microsoft because that's Word and Excel and PowerPoint, all the programs that we typically use. There's the retail value with and without Microsoft 365. You look at those retail values and you look at our pricing, we're essentially half off that retail price. So $649.99 without Office 365 or $699.99 with. We're excited to get going. We're going to show you how you can use this not only to maximize your enjoyment, but get more done. For dad, for grads, for mom, for everybody in the family, a computer like this is designed to perform. Mr. Aaron Berger is our HP expert celebrating the unofficial, well, no, now official launch of HP Month. Aaron, my friend, I see you've broken out the tie. We mean business tonight. It's HP's month to celebrate.
This is definitely not amateur hour, right? Everyone, it used to be December was everyone's favorite month, and now it's March, because March is HP month. It has, I'll tell you an interesting little story. We'll keep the anecdote short tonight, but interesting little story. Nearly as long as I've been at HSN, over 15 years, March has been the month to buy HP. March, people who shop our channel regularly, we thank those of you who are at home right now, spending a little time from my living room to your living room. Welcome. We're going to hopefully entertain you a little and tell you a lot about the great computer that we have coming up. But March has always been HP month. So people who know they're going to need a computer and who shop with us regularly, they wait until March. Now, last year, we weren't able to do it. Last year was the first year in a decade that we haven't been able to do it because you guys know what the past few years have been like, right? With shipping constraints and all of those things. We worked so hard to make up for that today with this computer and the way that we're kicking off HP month in a way that is just very, very special. So here's how we did it. Ready? The largest computer screen, period, full stop, on a laptop you can buy at HSN. To my knowledge, I've never seen a larger laptop screen anywhere. It is certainly the largest traditionally manufactured size. So we start there. And again, remember how I said I'm going to keep the antidotes light? I'm not really. I'm going to tell you another antidote. Here we go. So in all my years of selling electronics, selling computers, televisions like I have behind me, cell phones, tablets, you guys get to tell us what you think of the products we sell, which is great. You get to leave reviews on hsn.com, and you say hi to me on Facebook or Instagram. I love to hear what you think. in all of these years, many times people have said, you know, Aaron, the product is great. I probably should have gone with the bigger size. You know, I should have gone with the next larger, et cetera. There isn't a larger size. In all these years, no one has never one time ever said, you know what, Aaron? I wish I would have got the smaller screen. Not one time, not on any device. Everybody always wishes they had just sized up a little. This is the ultimate. This is not the Pent Ultimate. This is the ultimate, the best of the best. And then not only the biggest screen available, but it's touchscreen as well. You know what touchscreen means? It means no more searching for your reading glasses. It means when you want to see something really clearly online, on your favorite website, when you're watching a movie, whatever, you can pinch zoom on just about anything. I'm on hsn.com right now. This is talking about the clearance frenzy. So I would imagine you can read 25% off, probably from wherever you are. But I bet you probably couldn't read beauty and crafts and fashion and home and jewelry and all the other great things that we have on hsn.com. But now you can read everything without your reading glasses. So Adam, the largest screen available anywhere on hsn.com. It's touchscreen as well. It's incredibly uncommon, as you know, that we do a Today Special on a 17-inch screen. They're always, in the best of times, it's a very difficult size to source. And certainly in the past couple of years, not the best of times, it's been even more difficult. So we're excited tonight to be able to offer it to you guys.
And I think one of the reasons why we love that big screen is because the big screen starts to resemble that desktop, right? That desktop experience. That's the thing. When you think about that old desktop we had with the big tower attached to it, it was a bigger screen experience. And typically with laptops, they were smaller screen experiences. Well, we need big screen because we're going to watch Netflix on this. We need big screen to do our projects at school and university and work. We need big screens because we can create home movies now. Look at our photos. There's so much that you can do when it's a big screen. So now we've got the biggest screen that we offer on HSN with our most powerful Intel Pentium Gold processor, with the most solid state drive, with the most RAM, and with truly a tremendous battery life. Those other features that we'll get to, Fingerprint Scanner is built into this. No more forgetting your password, resetting the password, and the next day forgetting the password again and resetting the password again. Fingerprint Scanner is going to be easy and simple to access all of your information. I want to show you this teal, because teal is already blazing a trail. That's no surprise. We knew it would do. We do love the teal. The teal is the only color option where you get this type of interior. And it is like you cut open a slice of agate, like you cut open a gemstone. It's a beautiful, gorgeous experience. If Mr. J. King had a laptop, I am sure it would be this very one. Look at the gorgeous keys, individual style, alphanumeric. There's that fingerprint scanner right there. Obviously, built-in soundbar right at the top. Remember, we're going to include for you a Bluetooth wireless mouse. No wires or cables to keep you tethered, but we love that we're including an official HP mouse. And obviously, because it is not only a big screen, but a touch screen, it's easier than a regular computer experience. It's just simpler. For those of us that are not great with technology, I can touch the screen just like I do on my phone or my tablet. Yet so many of us have computers that are not touch screen. Quick update on the gold. Gold nearly sold out now with Microsoft Office. So if you want gold with Microsoft Office, I have around 400 now left for the entire country. So gold with Office is nearly sold out already. We do a lot of great laptops throughout the year, but we often get requests for more premium performance laptops. We do a lot of great entry-level and mid-level. But premium performance is certainly something that is a rarity. This is that moment as we celebrate HP month. So if you're somebody that's looking for really a best-in-class experience, this is your day to shop for a Today's Special. Remembering our price is nearly half off retail, so we're excited about that. A new beginning, a fresh start, maybe on a computer that doesn't drag you down with it every day when it freezes and crashes and has malware and Trojans and all the bad stuff. Let's start afresh with this one. Okay. The beauty's there, Aaron, the beauty, the performance. They say it's what's on the inside that counts. And what's on the inside of this, after you get past that amazing, glorious screen, is a powerhouse under the shell.
Yeah, it absolutely is. It's literally the best brand in the world. So when you break down, talking about things like What's the computer brand? What's the processor brand? What's the operating system on the computer? Let's just spend a minute on that here in HP month. Again, welcome if you're just joining us. It is the month of the year to buy a computer at HSN. We celebrate in March. We celebrate HP, which is, ready? Not only the #1 selling computer brand in America. So let's just start there. You're walking into the store, except that you don't even have to leave your house, right? But you're walking into the store and you're saying, I want the best. Whatever most people prefer, whatever most people want, that's the computer in which I'm most interested. Well, that 100% right down the line is HP. #1 selling computer brand in America. Another just sort of little tip for you. It's also the #1 selling brand, period, at HSN.
Yeah.
So I work with the good folks at HP. We work so hard because we know we're the #1 selling brand for everything HSN sells, for all the great beauty and all the great fashion, all the great kitchen and all the great home decor and all of those sort of things. We are the #1 brand at HSN. We at HP know that. And we sweat bullets over it because we want to stay there. Because once you're #1, it's hard. Everybody's chasing after you, right? So what we do is we bring values and we bring extras to HSN like we don't offer anywhere else. For example, exclusively at HSN and QVC, when you buy this today, I know Adam mentioned, and I'll just mention this briefly, and I'll talk more about it later, but we include with your computer the judgment-free IT support. So that's a full year of accidental damage protection. If you drop your computer, if you damage your computer, if you crack your screen, if your kids do something to your computer, we will repair with original HP parts or replace your computer for a full year. We include 2 years. And then it's like I just move on from that. I want to spend 15 minutes on it. I don't have time. So that's right, accidental damage. 2 years of HP Smart Friend. Any question you have about your computer, this computer, and I'm really going to get into this in about 2 minutes, has Windows 11 built in, the latest operating system from Microsoft. So it has all of the latest in terms of widgets and in terms of Microsoft Teams, all this great stuff built in. Any question you have about that for 2 years, and only at HSN, we're going to answer those questions because we're including HP Smart Friend. We include 3 years of Find My HP if your computer is lost or stolen. So HP is the #1 computer brand in America and the #1 selling brand, period, at HSN. The next big #1, and this is huge because here's the thing. HP makes a lot of computers with a lot of different processors. Good processors, great processors. There's only one processor that is the #1 brand in the world. We've curated this for you today. I know buying a computer can be a little bit of a daunting experience. We've thought it through for you already, and we've put the best in. So what this is see this little sticker right here? This is bum 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 bum. Yeah, you know, bum 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 bum. Intel. Intel inside. You know Intel, right? They sponsor everything. They're the #1 processor brand in the entire world. It's not just Intel. It's not beginner. It's not entry level. Intel's not Celeron. This is probably the most well-known Intel processor. It's the Intel Pentium processor, and this is Intel Pentium Gold. So it's leveled up yet again, the most recent Intel processor. So HP, #1 computer company in America. Intel, #1 processor brand in the world. And then Adam and I had the great good fortune to introduce this to the world just about 6 months ago. It's only a few months old. Windows 11, it's not only built in, it's pre-installed on your computer. So from the minute you get your computer home and the minute you turn your computer on, Windows 11 is there. And I'm going to talk through a lot of these things for you. We have a beautiful video. We're not going to show it right now. I want to throw it back to Adam and let him update you guys. But things like widgets, I'll explain what widgets are built in, but I just showed you there. You can pull up information on news and weather and all that really, really quickly. And then when you want it to go away, you can just slide it away. It's gone. So widgets are built in. Microsoft Teams is built in. You can play Xbox on your computer now, thanks to Windows 11. So again, Adam, #1 computer manufacturer in America, #1 processor brand in the world, and the #1 and latest operating system from Microsoft. Windows 11 is built in as well.
All you need to do is choose which color you'd like. We have our classic gold, rose gold, silver, and teal. There's the rose gold right at the back, a little darker. Then we've got our silver, the classic luxe gold, and that teal, which is accounting for the majority of the sales. You will get a Bluetooth wireless mouse included. I want to break down the pricing because you see on the price on the screen, $649 or $699. That's versus the retail value, if purchased separately, of over $1,300. So essentially nearly half off. But remember, we accept any major credit or debit card on FlexPay. So that means that, for example, if you do it with Microsoft 365, we can ship this out to you for $140 plus tax. So it makes it affordable for your daughter going to college, for your son going to university, for you at home who's gearing up to start your own online business. We can send this out to you for a fraction of the price, literally a fifth of the price that you would normally spend. Now, we do a lot of great entry-level and mid-level computers, like we said, but this is that higher echelon, that high-level, big screen, touch screen, fingerprint scanner, Pentium Gold, solid state drive, largest we do, 8 gigs of RAM, so we're multitasking. You're gonna be effortlessly connected with the latest Wi-Fi technology. HP fast charge, which is going to charge this up super quick if you're on the go, using this maybe on the move. You'll love that long battery life for sure. Obviously, that built-in high definition webcam is also so valuable in the day and age of Zoom and Skype calls. This will do it all for you. Teal continues to outsell every other option. Teal with Microsoft 365, which is Word and Excel and PowerPoint, all the programs that we're so familiar with. That's the one at $699 that's certainly blazing the trail with free shipping and handling. Do want to encourage you, if you happen to have an HSN credit card, we're doing VIP financing without Microsoft 365, it's over 12 months of $54 and change. If you go with Microsoft 365, we're doing 18-month financing, and that brings the price down. That's the better option, to be honest with you, for $38.88. So we've talked about the screen, 17.3 inches, the largest we do, touch screen capability. Again, easiest experience on a computer. We've talked about HP being the #1 brand. We've talked about Intel being the #1 brand. Aaron, where should we go next?
I think we should spend a minute with Windows 11. So I sort of teased it a little bit, sort of introduced it. I'm sure many of you have heard the newest operating system. I'll just tell you a little bit about it, and then I'll call for a beautiful video that really walks us through it. The latest operating system from Microsoft is here. It was a 6-year wait. The last time, now 6.5 years ago, that we got a new operating system from Microsoft was about 6 years ago. It was Windows 10, and honestly, Windows 10 is just very much universally loved. Everybody loves Windows 10. They stuck with it for a long time. But then about 2 years ago, and you're seeing some information on Windows 11 now. We're going to play this all the way through, and then we're actually going to play this video a second time for you, and I'm going to kind of narrate the video specifically. About 2 years ago, our world's changed, right? We were home a lot more. We're working from home. We're going to school from home. So our needs changed. So the folks at Microsoft said, look, we need an operating system that focuses on the way we live now. And we can take Windows 10, everything everyone loves about Windows 10, but we can really improve upon it. It's been 6 years. We can make connecting a little bit easier. So many of us are doing web chats now. We can make creating and playing a little bit easier. People are spending so much more time at home. They need to be entertained on their computer. And so to that end, all of these things like you're going to see right now, next thing, there it is, Xbox Game Pass. I'll get to that in a few minutes. Xbox Game Pass is now built into the computer. Windows 11 is very much designed and built to bring you closer to the people and the things that you love. That's the whole idea behind it, is sort of uniting us or reuniting us with the people and things we love. So we're going to watch the video again right now, and I want to sort of tell you guys what you're seeing on your screen. Again, Windows 11, we're introducing you to Windows 11, which is designed to help you create, connect, and play better. The start menu, the settings menu, all that is super accessible right in the bottom middle of the computer. It's so easy to get to it. It's so easy to search for things now. Also mentioned the themes are beautiful on this computer. You know, I think, Adam, I think that's something that almost everyone recognizes from the minute they start. Even the edges on the windows are a little smoother. It's just an aesthetically pleasing experience. Connecting with one touch is key. And Adam and I are going to do this a little bit later in the presentation. So many of us use the webcam now to talk to friends and family or to the doctor, or, you know, it is a primary way that we communicate. Well, now Microsoft Teams is built into your computer, so with one touch, you can start a web chat. No waiting in Zoom rooms or needing passwords or any of those things. It is now easier than ever to connect. Xbox Game Pass. You just saw the words Xbox Game Pass, and if you're a gamer, then that definitely gave you pause, because you think, wait a minute, I need an Xbox to play Xbox games. Well, you did until Windows 11. Now, because so much processing can be done in the cloud now. Can be done away from your computer. This computer, I can say for the first time, the same computer on which you can do Word and Excel and PowerPoint and Outlook and Access and what, and the same computer on which you can use Google Classroom, and the same computer on which you can watch Netflix, and all is the same computer where you can play your favorite games. With the Xbox Game Pass, there are over 100 Xbox games you can play right on your computer. You can use the keyboard, you can use a Bluetooth controller if you want, it all works. So we're in kind of a whole new world here with Windows 11. What I love about it, though, what I absolutely love about it, is it doesn't feel foreign. It feels instantly familiar. It is not that, as I said, there are certainly, definitely improvements, but it doesn't feel so different. I'm going to just close all these windows for you and get to my desktop so you can see. It doesn't feel so different when you open it up that you think, oh gosh, what do I do now? How do I use my computer? It doesn't feel like that. It feels like Windows 10 with some really wonderful and convenient tools, Adam, that will help us out every day.
And let's not forget as well, and Aaron, you do, as always, doing an amazing job, because there's a lot here. This isn't, a basic model. This is an upgraded model with all those features that all deserve time and energy. We're already more than a quarter of the way through the presentation, and we do have a front runner. It's the teal with Microsoft Office. That is by far the best seller. So if you want the teal with Office 365, I would encourage you to order it sooner rather than later. I don't want to ignore the massive bonuses that we are including for March, which is HP month. You talk about buying a computer. Is the best time to buy a computer Black Friday, Cyber Monday? No, it's HP month on HSN. The reason is, not only are we going to do our lowest price of the year, we're going to add on more than three megastar bonuses. Number one, we have paid for and included for everybody that shops with us today a year of accidental damage. And with technology, you damage it, you crack it, you break it, you drop it. That's a pricey mistake. We're including a year of accidental damage. That's valued at around $40. We've paid for it, it's there for you. Number two is 2 years of SmartFriend. What's that? Well, that's technical support. But not by anybody, by HP. HP wizards, truly. They are wizards at what they do. They are gurus in the field of electronics. They are there for you for 2 full years. The price of that is $359. Normally, we include 1 year of technical support. We have doubled it today. So that's $359 of a bonus. You add that to the $40 of the 1 year accidental damage. We're at $400 already. That's the total value. Let's go to the number 3 on the 1, 2, 3 to show you the last piece of that puzzle. 3 is a 3-year theft protection. That's valued at $90. So number 1 is valued at $40, number 2 is valued at $359, number 3 is valued at $90. You've got essentially, virtually the price of the laptop itself in bonuses there, and that doesn't even include some of the extra software and services that we'll include for you. Theft protection, technical support, damage protection. Most of us have never bought any laptop with any of those things, and then we dropped it, we broke it, we cracked it, we had it stolen. We didn't know where it was. We left it somewhere. We couldn't track it. We couldn't find it. We had questions, but we didn't have anybody we could call to ask about those things. This includes all of the above. So we're really excited about that. We've discounted the laptop. We've upgraded the laptop, but discounted the price. We've upgraded the extras and maintained that discounted price. We're busy. If you go to hsn.com, it's going to be your fastest way to order. You can also download the HSN app on your cell phone. One of the other things, just while you're placing your order, if you're concerned about maintaining your investment, HSN, not just with this, but with everything, always offers HSN Protection Plus. People always ask about it. Again, protecting you with no deductible, so you could extend that warranty if you so desire. All right, we've covered a lot of ground, no doubt about it. It's designed to wow. Aaron, you did refer to the fact that, last year, we, for the first time ever, did not have an HP month celebration due to inventory and shipping delays and quantity issues. We are back with a bang. HP and HSN really coming together to make up for the missing year. The biggest offer on the most upgraded laptop ever. We
knew that was a real disappointment. It was a disappointment for us. We know it was a disappointment for you. And this year we we're able to do better for all of it. Trust me, we wanted to do it last year. The inventory simply wasn't available. Inventory is not endlessly available now either, quite frankly. We don't get in the number of computers that we were able to get in 2 years ago. It's something we're still working on. But if you need a new computer, if your computer is hot, if your computer is heavy, if your computer has a short battery life, if your computer is slow, we've got a new computer for you tonight. We have a new computer for you right now. In fact, let's talk through some of those specs. We have 2 stills that we're going to show you. These are just kind of walk around stills of the computer. By my watch, we're just about our halfway point right now. So I want to talk through these. And then Adam and I are going to mention PC Mover and Viper as well, which are ways we always have people asking, how do I move? Great, I'm getting a new computer, but how do I move all my movies and my music and my apps and everything from my old computer to my new computer? We're going to talk about PC Mover, that's available, and we're going to talk about our This Day Only. Viper is awesome as well. Viper is great antivirus. So we'll talk about that in a minute, but before we do, I'll ask our director to pop up these stills for me, and we're gonna walk around the computer, the outside and the inside of the computer. If you're wondering about the ports, you're wondering about how much does it weigh, we're going to go through all of that sort of in detail right now. True. So I'm going to, pardon me, start at the top, and I'll just go clockwise. Starting at the top, HD, high definition HP's True Vision camera built in. So whether you're using the web chat that we were talking about just a few minutes ago, that's part of Microsoft Teams, or whether you're using Zoom, or whether you're using Skype, or whether it doesn't matter what you're using, there's a True Vision high definition camera, beautiful camera built in. Windows 11, we talked about that very clearly. The latest operating system from Microsoft built in, so that means Teams is built in, that means widgets are built in, that means you have access to the Xbox Game Pass now. You're going to love it. Full size, ready, backlit keyboard. If you watch us at all, you know people love backlit keyboards, and one of the things we get to do here is educate, and one of the things I always say is, if you can, get a computer with a backlit keyboard, because it means you can use it in the dark. It means it doesn't have to be broad daylight for you to see what you're doing all the time. Next thing, can you believe a computer that has a 17-inch screen? The screen is really what draws a lot of power out of the computer and takes a lot of battery life. Can you believe it has an 11-hour battery life? I think that's the longest battery life I've ever seen. Yep. On a 17-inch computer. Yep. You see that on Streambooks. You see that on 14-inch computers, not on 17-inch. But because this has a great processor and because it's solid-state drive, they're able to use the power more intelligently. Headphone and microphone combo jack built in, so you can plug into standard 3.5 millimeter there. A lot of people like to use wired earbuds. I like to. I still think the sound is incomparable, and they're just easy. But of course, speaker bar is built in, microphone is built in. There's a super speed USB-C port on this side, an HDMI port. So if you're sending high definition video and audio, you can do it with one cable. Maybe you have a second screen, or maybe you are sending a presentation to a TV or something like that. Full size USB-A port on this side, and we're going to pop up the next still now. There's actually 2 full USB-A ports on the left side and the right side of the computer. Okay, at the top, Intel Pentium Gold processor, #1 processor company in the world. In a little bit, we have just a short video we'll show you on the Gold processor. Also, I should mention Intel Ultra High Definition graphics. You know why that's important? You like to watch movies on your computer? Like to play games on your computer? Like to do social networking on your computer where there's photos and little videos? Those Ultra High Definition graphics mean the picture's going to be better, and there's going to be less waiting. And if you're gaming, oh boy, it really changes things. The RAM, 8 gigabytes of RAM. People who know computers shop RAM first. People who know computers shop RAM first, because it affects your speed so much, your speed online, your speed when you're multitasking. I'll tell you, the computer that I use every day, my laptop, has 8 gigs of RAM, just like this computer. It's a lot. I would say it's double the sort of standard. Most of the computers we saw have 4 gigs of RAM. This doubles that. Also it's the largest solid state I remember doing in a laptop. It's huge. It's a 512 gigabyte solid state drive. We'll talk more about solid state in a little bit, but it means the computer is lighter, quieter, and faster. Go ahead, Ed.
Aaron, let's do this. Since we're halfway through the hour, let's take a quick time out. I'm going to mention this, and then let's talk really fast Viper and PC Mover. So 3 other things that you might want to consider as we make that investment.